Come on, baby. Give me the pet right here. Bang. That'd be sick, eh? Like 1 in 400K or something. Let's look. Alrighty. Give me the order. I think it's time for a toke. Hmm. Hmm.
I made a video a couple months ago breaking down what was going so wrong with the first couple months of Cal Rowley's season, with me ending it by saying he should have some kind of return to form considering the fact that all of his underlying skills remained relatively unchanged. However, not long after, he got injured, and since his return, he has essentially had the same results as before, which was pointed out nicely in a tweet by Larry Stone a couple days back. Look at that. Exactly the same abysmal 161 average before and after. The bottom truly has fallen out for the former second overall MVP finisher from 2025. I'm not going to rehash all the same explanatory factors from that first video, because, honestly, they're about the same now. Instead, I wanted to more so go into a dive on how ridiculously symmetric this fall off has been. Which, to me, is probably the most interesting thing we could discuss right now. Most of the time when guys have huge season-to-season declines, there are stretches in which they're similar to their former selves, but then huge swaths of time where their production completely disappears. This has not at all been the case for Cal. He hasn't had a single month in the entire 2026 season in which he had an OPS above 700 or a batting
Damn.
average over 200. He's only
Damn.
had one with more than 3 homers or double-digit extra base hits, and just 2 with a slugging percentage over 300. But it somehow gets even deeper than this. In the games in which his team has won, he has a 578 OPS, and in their losses, that number is 563, essentially being as close to the exact same as you'll ever see. As you'd expect, players typically perform way better in wins, but not so for Cal. He's also been just as bad at home as he has been away, another semi-rarity. Again, usually there's some sort of aberrations in these numbers, like maybe the home ballpark is playing really bad and that's skewing the totals, or they're struggling on the road for some reason. Not the case for the big dumper. He's been the same when he swings at the first pitch of an at-bat versus taking it. Both halves of his season have been pretty much identical, and he hasn't really been stronger versus righties or lefties. This level of struggle from every angle is truly unique, and it's worth pointing out that, outside of a small sample size at the beginning of the season, he hasn't really been getting unlucky either. You can see that his rolling expected WOBA per every 100 plate appearances has been consistently below average, only just recently here getting back close to the line. This has all been a huge factor in his team scoring the fewest runs in the entire major leagues per game at just 3.88, and having tied for the lowest batting average at 229, while also being bottom 4 in on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and OPS. This is a club who, last year, was one of the very best at hitting in the entire big leagues, and rode that to a relatively deep playoff run. I think it's safe to say that unless Cal and his fellow underperformers, Julio Rodriguez and Josh Naylor, can really turn it up in the season's final month and a half, Seattle will not find themselves playing in October this season.
And now, before you guys go, I just want to express my
Dun 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 dun. Come on, baby. Another one bites the dust. Oh, World 420, we don't got these fucking wheels spinning? What's going on here? Something ain't right. Hi, big boy. Hi. How's my little guy? Eh? What's... Yum. Ay, caramba. My goodness, how many more actions do I need for this? 4,000? Ugh. Ugh. Come on, baby, come on. Go outside. Let's go, relax. Get going. Outside. Get going. This guy. Oh no. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jayski? Yo, my boy Crux is here. I know that's you lurking right there, boy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm looking up a new video right now, actually. I just like trying to find one I haven't watched. I like seeing all these Yuwu videos, sadly. We gotta find some crime, though. And jonesing for it. Um, let me see here. Let me see here. And then we go like this.
This is Robert Edwards. Police believe that 30 years earlier, he assaulted and murdered 2 women before hiding their bodies in the woods. At the time, DNA was collected from inside the victims' bodies, but investigators did not have the technology needed to determine who it belonged to. Fast forward to the year 2020, investigators were finally able to confirm where the DNA came from.
So,
That's
I
my
want to
dude
picture. I
right
want to
there.
ask you if you know these people and how you know them. Okay, is that fair?
That's my dog. How you doing, boss?
That's fair. Okay. Who's that? Right. Her name is Carmen.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about that?
I sure can.
All right.
It started early that morning, the morning before that. Me, Alvin, and her and a buddy, we all take off and go,
It's on your car. What kind of car do you got? I can't remember what kind of car you got.
she got up in the front seat with me. Now, I can't remember.
I got a Honda Civic 2012, Honda Civic LX,
The girl put
4-door.
her purse in the back seat of my car. And Alvin and the other girl was in the back seat.
2022 Corolla.
And,
Damn, bro,
me,
fancy.
if that's her.
How many kilometers you got on that
We
bitch?
partied all day.
Driving around partying.
Or miles, I guess.
You drop off the other guy and girl.
Mm-hmm.
This other girl stays with you in the front seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped her off for a brand new road.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, that's
Then
fuck
you
all,
go to
dude.
her
That shit brand new.
And was cleaning up the car. That's where I was living at. I was cleaning up the car, and that's when I found her purse in the back seat.
Okay. Then where'd you go then next?
I came right back to Columbus. The city
Yeah,
was still
it's
there.
brand new.
When I drove up to the shop, there was a police pulled me over and said that I had there and all this kind of stuff. I don't even know what they were talking about.
So you never had sexual relations?
Well, you know what? I'm sitting up here thinking, we might have had sex. Now, I don't know. I ain't gonna swear up and down, tell you I know for sure. I don't know because my mind comes and goes.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not stupid, though.
No.
But I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
So was that night, was that the first time you had met her?
Yes.
You'd never met her before?
No.
Was she a known prostitute or anything like that you know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The detectives show Robert a picture of a woman who claimed he had sexually assaulted her. Back in 1991, after the victim came forward, Robert was arrested and held in county jail for almost a year while the police investigated the case.
So what happened with that case, do you know? Do you remember?
They held me for 11 months, and they got thrown out. Well, they were lying anyway, because, you know, I don't know if we had sex or not, I can't remember, but I know we got drunk that day. Okay. I can tell you that for sure.
Okay, all right.
Detectives show Robert a picture of another victim they believe he assaulted and murdered in 1991. Her name was Alma Lake, and police found her body lying in a field of tall grass. She was nude, except for a pair of socks. Investigators also found signs that her hands and feet had been tied.
Have you ever met her before?
Never seen her before.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. I remember. Never seen her before.
Did you ever have any relationship with her?
No.
Do you know who she is?
No, I don't.
No girlfriend, ex-girlfriend,
No,
wife,
no.
ex-wife.
No, was she a prostitute that you may have picked up?
I will remember that. No, that.
Okay.
What? I know damn well I don't know that one.
Not very clear.
So yeah, these aren't exactly the best photographs of people at their best. As you know, like I have those photos as well. You do not know her.
No, I do not know her. No shape or form.
No shape or form.
Girlfriend, ex-wife, wife, nothing.
No
relationship.
Never seen her before.
Lady from the night you may have picked up.
No.
Okay.
I don't even remember her.
He said he didn't do that.
But you don't pick lady. Did you ever like pick up prostitutes ever?
No, there was some out there at Herb-Crest, but
There was this one time.
Okay.
None of those didn't pick up?
No.
Okay, so you didn't mess with them?
No.
Okay.
If Robert had never met this woman, then how did his DNA get inside of her body? This is why talking to the police without a lawyer is never a good idea. Had Robert waited for an attorney to review the evidence against him, he may have had an opportunity to create a narrative explaining how his DNA was found in and on the victim's body.
Well, she was found dead.
Yeah. She was found deceased.
Yeah.
The question I have for you is this, and we're trying to figure this all out. If you don't know her,
I don't.
and you had never seen her before, and
Don't remember her anyway.
and she was found in Herb-Crest, can you explain to me how your DNA was found inside her?
Like I said, there were out there, and
But you told us that you didn't pick up.
not in Columbus.
Robert immediately realizes that he made a mistake by telling the detectives that he never engaged in sexual activity with prostitutes.
Yeah, I sat there and paid $10 or $15 to help a person out, you know. I did. I mean,
So you said that you did not pick up women, and you
in Columbus.
In Columbus. Okay.
But I did mess around with a few girls out there in Herb.
Okay.
The detectives produce another picture of a woman they believe Robert killed. Her name was Michelle Dawson. It appeared that she had been attacked in the same way as Alma Lake.
So this girl here.
Fucking, that's not bad. How much are you looking for it, bud?
No way.
So that's Michelle Dawson. And she was found dead in Newark.
There's no way that any of your DNA would be on her because you've never seen her.
I don't remember seeing her. I'm going to say that. I don't remember seeing her.
All right. Okay.
Y'all taking me back so far that I don't remember none like a lot. Because the one girl that y'all showed me, I didn't know her.
Yeah, it's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years. I mean, to give you relative to where that is years. Okay. So hers happened in '96. I was a junior in high school. So when you say talking about going back some time, it's going back a lot of years. Okay. So that's why we're trying to sort all of this out.
Another detective is brought into the room, and she joins the interrogation. The detectives return to discussing the first victim, who had accused Robert of sexually assaulting her in 1991. Robert spent almost a year in jail before that case was eventually dismissed.
So what were her allegations? Because if you're locked up for 11 months, you have to know those allegations, correct? So what were those, like when we say, what were the details that she alleged of?
Look, I never went to court for it. All I know, they picked me up when I brought the purse back, and they sat there and told me they was arresting me for it. And then I sat up in jail, down to workout for 11 months, and they finally let me out.
So during that time, you never went to any court proceedings. Your attorney never provided you with any type of information about what happened during the case.
You never
Like,
saw your indictment, nothing?
Never saw none of that.
So he was just locked up in the Franklin County Jail
Yep.
for 11 months.
Yep.
And never found out exactly what happened. Okay.
She was bound with tape. You taped her hands.
No,
You
y'all got the wrong
taped her
person.
feet. You bound her with rope and tape.
Did y'all said that y'all found my fluids, did y'all find my fingerprints and stuff on them ropes and tapes and stuff?
This was Carmen. This wasn't our.
Yeah, this was Carmen.
This is the one that means.
That had you arrested.
Yeah, the one that got you arrested and locked up for 11 months, and you didn't go to jail for it. Like, you were in jail for 11 months, but you never faced trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's claiming that you put tape on her, taped her hands, and put rope around
That's
her feet.
crazy.
And you never did that.
This fucking Goober messaging me is
Okay.
nuts.
Did you ever bind anybody?
You ever strangle anyone?
Hey,
So like, I'm into, like, there are certain people out there who are into weird. I just so happen to be into some weird myself. So like, some women like to be, some men like to be handcuffed. I don't know. Maybe I do. With Alma Lake, where your DNA was found, were you guys, and she liked to be choked, it went too far.
who is Amelie?
This is the girl. Okay, so this is the girl right here.
That's what we're trying to
This is what I'm trying to figure out. Your DNA was found inside of her, and we told you that. And with your DNA being found inside of her,
Like I said, we probably did have sex. I don't know for sure, because I swear I don't remember.
so here's the only issue with this, is you're telling us that if you did have sex with her, you picked her up in Urban Crest, correct?
Yeah.
She's not from Urban Crest.
Okay.
She's never lived in Urban Crest. She wasn't from Urban Crest. And that's why I really wanna harp in on, like, what happened to her, because she wasn't from up there.
If I did pick her up, and if you found my stuff in it, she was in Urban Crest. I have not picked no women up in Columbus and took them back out to Urban Crest, because we already had our own ladies of the night Saturday. Okay.
The female detective produces a photograph of the second murder victim, and she shows it to Robert. She wants to know why his DNA was found inside of her body.
Doesn't ring a bell for her. It's not somebody you dated or had a relationship with, had sex with. It's not somebody you recognize.
It's nobody I recognize.
Okay. And can you explain to me why your DNA was found inside her?
I have no idea on that one.
Well, nobody got your and squirted it in her except for you.
Look, I don't know what y'all trying to pull here, but what the time he's telling me, I was out of town. I was working for
You weren't out of town.
MPW.
You weren't out of town, Robert, because I have your work schedule from MPW
Okay.
from 1996. You worked that day. I know, because I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I told you I didn't get here by accident,
Okay.
right? You're at a point in your life where you need to kind of start thinking about things, and these people were humans. They had families, okay? That's things you need to think about. Clear your conscience. We're not trying to trick you or anything like that. We're giving, no, listen, look at me. I have no reason to trick you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you straight in your eyes, right? Like, I have no reason to lie or to trick you. I don't. Why would I do that?
At every cop ever.
And I don't know him. I mean, I barely recognized the girl that was in Urban Crest, and I didn't know Carmen until y'all said that.
Early, I asked you, did you pick up prostitutes? And you said no. Well, conveniently, all three of these women just so happen to be prostitutes.
Oh, for real? Nah, the one that I picked up off Bragg, she wasn't no prostitute.
She wasn't. Which one? Carmen?
Yeah.
Carmen's a prostitute.
Yeah, she admitted to us she was a prostitute. We've talked to Carmen.
She told us every living detail of what happened to her that night. And she can remember it like she was reading a book.
Yeah.
And she's not a prostitute. Robert, I haven't told you. Here's the one thing I promised you, is that I would not lie to you. And I have not lied to you yet. And I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm telling you is this is a fact. Carmen, Michelle, and Alma Lake, all three, exact trying to get some clarity. We're trying to get some closure for some families. That's all we're trying to do.
Okay, now, my turn.
All right.
First of all, I don't have no bitch on the top of my head,
That's what he
and
said.
I ain't stupid.
Right.
This woman, I really honestly don't know nothing about.
Okay.
I really honestly don't. And Carmen's just a liar. And the other one, I don't remember her, but I know there was a few girls I was messing with out there in the dress.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, okay.
How come I have people that put you with her because she owed you $40 for crack?
No, she didn't. Y'all got me. See, I kept asking y'all, do y'all have the right person? I ain't never sold no crack.
That she owed you money, like y'all did it together?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
What does that look like? Who's this?
I have no idea.
Coke time, boys.
The detective shows Robert another photograph. This time, it's of Robert with several friends during the 1990s.
Toke
The
time.
detective has already interviewed Robert's friends from that time period, and they confirmed that he knew all of the victims.
I've talked to these people. I've talked to them. They put you with Michelle. They said,
I never even had a shirt like that.
No, you
Go
do.
ahead. That's
she owed you money. Like, I'm not saying you sold her crack. I'm saying you did some crack with her and she owed it back to you, whether it was for sex or
When
whatever.
was this?
1996.
When? Just in what month? I ain't actually put it.
November.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll take a lie detector. I do not know this woman.
You will?
Yes, I do not know this woman.
All right. So okay.
After hearing Robert say he's willing to take a polygraph test, one of the detectives leaves the room to see whether a test can be arranged.
I don't. I honestly don't.
I believe you. The fact is that she was found in Licking County, where Detective Dave is from, sexually assaulted and dumped by the side of the road. Okay, so she was killed. Your DNA was found in her. All right, so we know for 100% certainty you were with her. That's 100%. Okay.
And I'm telling you 100%, I do not know this woman.
Okay.
Tied up, just like Carmen was.
They was tied up.
Yeah, she had ligature marks. Look at her wrist.
Oh, this is after y'all took them apart, took them off.
No, we didn't take them
Well,
off.
that one don't have no. Okay.
Yeah. Because you took them with you.
I just. What did I take with me?
Look at her wrist.
What did I take with me?
You tell me.
That's what we're asking.
Y'all trying to put this on for me. I don't have no idea.
No, we're not trying to put it on you. We're trying to give you the opportunity to kind of say, hey, this is what happened. Shit got out of control, and I didn't know what to do. That's
Well,
what
you
we're
know
looking
what?
for.
If it was something like that, I'll be the first one.
Boys, we got a nice chunk of fucking keef right there. We're about to pack into a bowl. Make sure you guys pack yourself a nice
The
fat
detective
toke, eh?
returns with bad news for Robert. He was able to find a
Pack
polygraph
yourselves a
examiner
fat
who was willing
toke,
to test Robert
boys.
immediately.
You said you would take a lie detector test. Is that okay? Well, the good news is I've got a lie detector operator here today, and he will gladly come in and perform a lie detector test on you.
I'll have to be here all night.
Yeah, you'll take about an hour. Here all night. It'll take about an hour. Not even an hour. It'll take 25, 30 minutes.
Well, is he here?
He's here.
Robert looks like he's seen a ghost. When the detective confirms that they can give him a polygraph test right away, it is unclear whether they actually had an examiner available or if he was simply calling Robert's bluff. Either way, he decides to ask Robert directly whether he is the killer.
Did you kill her?
No, I never killed. Did I kill her? No, never killed.
You going in on this one?
Did you choke her?
No.
Did you choke her?
I really, honestly, never.
So you never had sex with this one?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
It is unclear whether Robert received a polygraph test that day, but he was allowed to go home after the interview. Investigators would spend the next year building their case against him. They went through his garbage to collect more DNA, confirmed his location around the time of the murders, and continued speaking with his friends and family. When they finally believed they had enough evidence to arrest Robert, they put him in handcuffs and put him back into the interrogation room.
Long time no see.
Yes, sir.
So, we know why we're here.
No, tell me. I need to hear it.
Okay. I will explain it to you, but before I'm able to explain it to you, I have to go over a sheet of paper with you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, back in November of last year, was that when it was?
So when y'all came get got me?
I think so. I think it was in November of last year, we had a conversation about the murder of Alma Lake.
I don't know.
And Michelle Dawson, and a
Cheers,
sexual
boys.
assault that you were arrested for with Carmen, what's her last name? Is it Skipper? Or Carmen McQueen at the time? Okay? And we went over things and we talked about it, and then you basically, you denied that, but we know that's not the case. We know the truth is that you were there and that you did it. So time out, I'm talking right now.
Okay.
All right? You'll get your opportunity. We know what happened. We know where it happened. And what we're basically doing is, notice today that we didn't come there with just our suits on and you got to ride in our car. You came there. We came there with our vest on. You rode in the back of a police car. You were handcuffed. So things have changed drastically in that amount of time. So basically, this is your opportunity to tell us your side of what happened. Rather than allow me to paint the picture, I'm going to let you paint part of the picture. This is your opportunity, so go ahead. Paint away.
Like last time, y'all have the wrong person. But I will go further with this.
Whew. Toke hitting.
I think I'm going to talk to a lawyer because there's things that y'all don't know.
I would say, you know what I would say, Robert, with a lot of the things that I don't know and I'm certain of, I'm certain there's more. There's more girls that you assaulted.
I'm never ready.
I'm going to give y'all this a little bit. Okay.
I'm going to give y'all this a little bit. Back during that time, I used to have what they call crack parties. Mm-hmm. And at these crack parties, if I spend money or the girls are sit up there giving up sex for it. Now, I'm running with two other people, which y'all never brought up. And somebody told me that I was running with the wrong people. So we was in Charleston, West Virginia, at the dog races. I left these two people that I was running with. And there, I went to Roanoke, and I was there for like 7 or 8 years, whatever. But the point is that with your wife there, right? Yeah. But anyway, I come back home, I'm laying in the bed, I'm giving up too much. But that's the truth of everything so far. Okay, never knew nothing about no murders.
All right, let me just say,
2001 and 2.
let me ask you a quick, you're saying there's two other people that we don't know about. I'm telling you, we'll look into them. No? Okay.
Okay. Robert, here's the thing. You don't want to talk to us anymore. You want to talk to an attorney, so I'm not going to ask you any more questions, but I am going to tell you this. And now it's my turn to paint the picture.
Okay, well,
Hey, and my picture is going to be painted on facts that we know. And the key to all this is what you guys all, is where you are completely missing the boat on being able to tell your side of the story, is the fact that I have a live, willing witness who is going to help me and who can tell me every vivid part of her assault, which matches the evidence of 2 other victims who you assaulted and murdered.
Okay. And I have a person who sat up there and did the murders. And I can prove it.
Robert requests a lawyer, claiming that he knows who the real killer is. The detective ends the interview and he tells Robert to remain in the room until they return. After approximately an hour, one of the detectives comes back into the room and he speaks with Robert one-on-one.
So, I know you said you didn't want to talk, that's fine. I just want to say a couple things to you, is that okay? You said that, back in the day, you used to have crack parties and stuff like that.
What's a crack party?
So, I look at it a little different maybe than this young detective that's with me, okay? I feel he's maybe trying to paint you as like a cold-blooded, some kind of killer kind of guy, okay? There are things that happen sometimes that are just, in the heat of the moment, shit can happen, and you can panic. I don't know if maybe that's what happened, or that's what could have happened, or something like that, but that doesn't make you a cold-blooded killer. That could possibly say, shit, we were smoking crack, we were all high, and that could have been, that's true, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 people, I don't, however many people was at this party. You could have got jumped, you could have been assaulted or something like that, and you just kind of, in the heat of the moment, just grabbed someone, and you're a big guy now. I can imagine what you were like in your, 30s?
Mm-hmm.
So 20s, 30s, 40s.
First of all, it was 3 of us that was having these parties. One guy was just a ride, and other guy, man, he was a little bit more closer. But anyway, I didn't know nothing about no murders, no killing. I lived in Urban Crest, and for a little while I lived out in North.
Yeah.
And
Crack's bad.
but I still had parties out there, parties in Columbus, couple parties out in Grove City.
Yeah.
But nothing was explained to me about no murders in that. Because after I sell out, if I'm not running to go get some more, I'm gone. I can prove that I didn't kill nobody, and I can prove that somebody else.
Okay.
All I got to say is it's all on tape. Somebody didn't investigate this whole thing through. So that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
I never killed nobody. I never killed nobody. I'm a happy, lucky guy, and no cop.
Average Tuesday.
I still smoke crack.
Yeah.
I still smoke crack.
At 67, you're still great.
Hey, that's just stupid. I know it's stupid.
For over 3 decades, Robert Edwards lived without being held accountable for what he had done. But the evidence left behind on Alma Lake and Michelle Dawson never disappeared. As DNA technology advanced, it was finally able to connect both murders and eventually led investigators directly to Edwards. In 2023, a jury found him guilty. He was sentenced to 45 years to life in prison. The man prosecutors described as a violent killer will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. For Alma and Michelle, justice came painfully late, but it finally came.
Yeah. Got a filter. Team Tug. I don't think I have fucking what's it called? Fucking hooked up here. What do you call that shit, bro? Fucking Streamlabs. Didn't in spirit. Fair, fair. I'm cheech. I'll rip one here in a second though. I'm fucking fried.
Right, nobody knows where your kids are. Something happened with them. Now's the time.
There was blankets and they were like half stuck to the floor from rotten flesh and so forth. There's something really wrong here.
What do you describe that smell as?
It was death.
I never trusted him, and I didn't know what he was capable of.
A welfare check quickly transforms into one of the most horrifying investigations in recent Florida history, leaving detectives to unravel months of deception and a series of crimes that seem to transcend the very definition of evil. In mid-September 2019, the Marion County Sheriff's Office in Florida receives a call from a concerned mother requesting a welfare check on her 32-year-old daughter, Casey Jones.
I don't know where she could be. I just don't. And it's really weird because I haven't talked to her. I only saw Mike when I...
All right, talk time.
Mike is 38-year-old Michael Wayne Jones, Casey's husband and the father of their two daughters, 2-year-old Mercalli and 1-year-old Ayana.
How long ago was that when you talked to her last?
When I talked to her?
Yeah.
It's been like a month and a half or more. And it's just weird. She would never do that. And she would never leave her kids for 2 weeks.
Casey messaged her mother a month and a half prior, asking if she could watch the two girls for a couple of days. However, after a few follow-up texts claiming she was sick, the visit stretched into 2 weeks, with the girls staying until mid-August.
I got text message from her, like, saying, how's the kids? But it didn't sound like her, like, you know, like when somebody's talking to you and you know that person, even their text seems off. That's the way the text was. So I was thinking it was Mike.
Okay. And
Mike the
from what I
dog.
understand, Mike dropped the kids off, which is abnormal because she wasn't with him.
Right. And she didn't come and pick him up either.
Okay, so she didn't show up the 2 weeks after that to come pick him up.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Mike came
I'm
alone.
8 XP away from getting
During
80
this
ring
time,
patches.
Casey's two
How
sons from a
ignorant
previous
is that?
marriage, 9-year-old Cameron and 4-year-old Preston, were staying with their biological father. They also returned home in mid-August, but when Cameron's birthday came and passed on September 12th, it was unusual that Casey hadn't shared her customary Facebook post.
And that was really weird because she always posts her birthday.
Now, does Michael have a Facebook name?
I think it's just Michael Jones.
Okay. And have you talked to him at all?
No, nope. He took his messages off Facebook because everybody's trying to message him to see where Casey's at.
But the mystery doesn't end with Casey. No one has seen or heard from her 4 children in the last few weeks.
I'm just worried about, I don't know where they're at, you know?
There is going to be a missing persons bolo put out, okay? We're going to put her car out, we're going to put her out, and we're going to put the kids out there too. I don't want to scare you, I don't want to do any of that stuff, but what we're working with right now is there are some suspicious circumstances, so we're going to try to get ahead of that and figure everything out, okay?
I don't care if she's mad at me for the rest of my life. I just want to make sure her and those 4 kids are okay.
A deputy heads to Casey and Michael's home in Summerfield, Florida, only to find that the residence has been completely cleared out. However, he takes note of a dark red stain in the west bedroom, a substance.
Power goes out. I'm sorry, boys.
The deputy then learns that an eviction process has been initiated in late August. But after speaking with two men who cleaned the residence, investigators begin to suspect that a dark secret may be lurking within the walls.
I went in and it was god-awful. I called Mr. and told him there's something really wrong here.
What are you saying? Because of what's
the smell?
Okay. What do you describe that smell as?
It was death.
But the front bedroom was the worst. We even joked about it being, it smells like a dead body, but I don't know what a dead body smells like.
When you went into that front bedroom, in the corner there was blankets and they were like half stuck to the floor from rotten flesh and so forth.
The disturbing remarks only further suspicion, but the case would take another unexpected turn after Michael's ex-wife Sarah claimed to have seen the family at a McDonald's on Friday, September 13th, just one day before they were reported missing. However, in a voicemail left for investigators, her story suddenly changes.
I was thinking more about it, and I actually don't recall seeing Casey on Friday, so I only can confirm that I saw Michael. And for what it's worth, a lot of drama comes along with her, so I would be very surprised if this were not just some sort of stunt.
Investigators checked the McDonald's surveillance footage in hopes of verifying this claim, only to learn that the family was never at the restaurant. Detectives then confront Sarah with what appears to be a bold-faced lie.
What's going on?
Nothing really, at least on our end. So Michael's been here. This is my understanding of what has happened. I don't know facts about anything other than what I've been told from Michael. He told me he and I have split up. I can't take it anymore. She's making me crazy. This isn't working. And kind of vented to me about the way things had been between them for a long time.
Michael texted Sarah on July 11th, 2019, a message that would reconnect the somewhat estranged pair. As time went on, several of his messages would convey a rather flirtatious tone, with one reading, "Hey beautiful, just seeing how you're doing." In another he writes, "Miss you guys, all four of you." Sarah, however, appeared intent on keeping the conversation strictly platonic, replying with, "Miss you too, friend."
I, previous to us moving here, hadn't really talked to him much. We did not have a great situation with our split up. Casey was a cause of a lot of that.
What were kind of things he was saying?
That she's very jealous. He wasn't allowed, again, the reason he wasn't really allowed to speak to me for that amount of time was because she was jealous. That she's manipulative and a liar and that her mother is crazy.
After Michael reconnected with Sarah, he would go on to help watch their 3 shared children while she was at work. During this time, Cameron, Preston, Mercalli, and Diana were all on extended visits with family members.
He told me on Tuesday that he had found out from his landlord that trailers basically condemned, like not set up correctly, nobody should be living there. So he got all his stuff out, put what he could in a storage shed, and then came here.
Michael has been staying at Sarah's for the last 2 weeks, beginning around late August. But at this point, the whereabouts of Casey and her 4 children remains a complete mystery. The detective then goes on to confront Sarah about her inconsistent claims of seeing the Jones family on September 13th, an account she now admits was entirely fabricated.
Why?
I think I panicked. So I saw the message at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Huh?
I was asleep when it came in.
Okay.
And I went to him, based on our history.
You went to your...
I went to him. He was
Michael.
sleeping in the boys' room. Yes.
So you went to Michael.
And I said, why is the Marion County Sheriff's Department trying to contact me? What is the deal? And he didn't seem to have any clue. He didn't understand what was going on. I had also had a message from his mom last night about, have you talked to Michael? And I'm like, oh, anybody's asked me. Like, nobody knew he was staying here, but I'm like, nobody should think to ask me. Anyway.
But the detective is still unconvinced of her story, and Sarah finally comes clean.
You said you panicked, but you had to have a reason to make up that story. What I don't understand why you made that up.
I think in my head, I didn't want to get in trouble for him being here.
It seems like almost like a ploy to not us to look for her. You see what I'm saying? Like to me, that's what makes sense, and that's what makes sense to Detective Bartlett. So I'm just curious, like, how does that come up?
Other than Michael saying, like, just say you saw me Friday.
Does he tell you to say that?
He did, yes.
When I ask you, why don't you just say it? It's because he told me to say it.
Yeah. So
it seems like you're still not being fully forthcoming with me right now.
I really am trying. I really am. He wrote down a couple notes that he took with him, just like, say you saw me Friday.
And then what does he say?
He just said something about, we met at the McDonald's on Friday in Palatka. And so when I came back from that, I said, you need to get in touch with them. Like, I'm freaking out. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to think you did something to your wife, because we all listen to true crime podcasts.
And he's definitely not here.
He's definitely not here, no.
Michael told Sarah he was heading to the police department to clear things up, and he left a voicemail for one of the detectives.
Yes, hi, this is Michael Jones. I've been heard through the grapevine, actually, that I'm trying to contact my wife and I. I am not in town right now. I could be there late this evening, or probably more likely early in the morning. Come to your office and speak with you. You can give me a detailed message whereabouts that is, and as far as what office. You could probably be there as early as 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thank you.
But this meeting would occur much sooner than anticipated, and under the most gruesome of circumstances. On the evening of September 15th, just one day after Casey and the kids were reported missing, Michael crashed his car across state lines in Brantley County, Georgia. He alerted the local authorities, where the responding officers instantly took note of a putrid smell emanating from the van. Michael, in response, offered the twisted reason as to why, stating, "You may want to go ahead and put me in handcuffs, because my wife is dead and she is in the vehicle." Tragically, investigators would quickly locate the mother's lifeless body exactly where Michael said she would be. This chilling confession lands him in an interrogation room with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, where he begins revealing the brutal details surrounding Casey's death. But as disturbing as his account already is, one haunting fact remains. Her 4 children are still missing.
So I've been married to Casey for 2 years now. Been with her about going on 5. And it's been up and down the last couple of years, been up and down, just as far as trials and
marital problems.
Yeah. Just straight out, just nagging and poking and prodding of me verbally. She wants to see my cell phone. But it's not in the cell phone, but, do what you want. She's at this point in my face, trying to go to sleep. I got up from the bed, went to the chair. She went over and put the phone in my face, just saying things to me that weren't true.
What was she accusing you of?
Anywhere from me being unfaithful to me being, planning stuff as far as my ex-wife coming down here, and she shoves me, and then I push her on the bed. I just kept telling her, leave, you just need to leave. We have, a recliner in the trailer, and she, grabbed behind it, had a bat, and I grabbed it from her and pushed her, and she punched and hit me as I started swinging with the bat.
That's what killed her?
Yes, sir.
Following his act of rage, Michael says he wrapped Casey in plastic, placed her in a plastic bin, and kept her body inside of their bedroom.
Where did you kill her at?
In the trailer.
Did you clean up everything? Is it still there?
I mean, I tried to clean up, the walls that splatter and stuff on it.
Casey's murder took place on July 10th, 2019, while the 4 children were sleeping inside the home. According to Michael, he told the kids that he and Casey were, quote, taking a break whenever they would ask about their mother. And just one day after the murder, Michael sent a text to his ex-wife, Sarah.
In my experience in the last 4.5 years with her and her mother, this is probably blown way out of proportion. Mm-hmm. I don't believe anything has happened to her. I think she's sitting in a hotel with her 4 kids somewhere, probably laughing at everybody.
The whole time this is going on, are people asking where she is? Or?
Not at first. It wasn't for a few weeks here and there that her mother would ask, where she was or whatever. And then I would drop the girls off, like I said, with her in DeLand every once in a while. But yeah, people would ask every once in a while, and I had her phone, so I would say, hey, I would talk as her, basically.
Michael says he eventually put Casey's body in their van, driving around with her, quote, on and off, Sarah would come to this sickening realization after learning what she believed was impossible.
So I assume he was driving around my boys in his van with, a dead body. When I found out on Monday that they'd found Casey's body, I had to leave work, and my deepest prayer was that he hadn't hurt those kids.
Sadly, Casey's murder was only the beginning of a series of unthinkable violence, as less than a month later, Michael's attention turned to her 4 innocent children.
Right, nobody knows where your kids are. Something happened with them. Now's the time. You've been carrying this for a while, but we got to know I need to know where his kids are. Something happened with them. You got to let me know, man. They're all gone. All 4 of them?
One day I just realized, school is starting. The boys are school age, and I started just choking out.
The interrogation is temporarily paused, but Michael would be in the same chair just hours later, detailing the horrific murders of those he was supposed to protect.
I strangled Cameron in his room. I was on top of him.
In the bed?
Yeah. And then,
did he say anything? Did he
pulled him to the ground and just kept holding on until he stopped moving.
Did he scratch you? Did he injure you? Was he kicking around or anything?
It's kicking, yeah.
Okay. How long did it take?
Seemed like forever.
Was he on his back, or was he facing you?
No, face down.
Face down?
Face down.
Did you use your hands, or did you use your knife with
hands mainly?
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think at one point he was on his back, and I put my knee into his chest.
Did Preston hear what was going on with Cameron when it was going on? Did he wake up?
No.
Preston was sleeping just feet away during his older brother's murder. Michael placed Cameron's body inside of a suitcase, leaving it in the trailer. The next morning, Preston woke up asking where his brother had gone. Tragically, it would only take one day for the siblings to be reunited.
Preston was the second one. I put a zip tie thing around his neck, and I put him in the tub.
And then how soon after that did you decide you're going to go ahead and put the zip tie on Preston?
I grabbed him from the bed the next night.
He was asleep when you went in.
Yeah. The way it happened with Cameron, I figured my hands were hurting, and I clicked in my head that I had zip ties somewhere. Took him off the bed and took that around put it around his neck, and then brought him in the bathroom.
Michael held Preston underwater, killing the 4-year-old. Investigators would later speak to Cameron and Preston's father, telling him the heartbreaking news.
He didn't even get his birthday. Did they make it to school? Oh my God.
The brothers are believed to have been murdered in mid-August. Preston's birthday was August 22nd. He was just a few short days away from turning 5 years old. According to Michael, Preston's body was left in a trash bag inside the bathroom for several days before he placed the boys in separate plastic bins, with Cameron still enclosed inside the suitcase.
Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yay!
I gotta ask, what were you trying to accomplish, do you think? Just trying to know.
In a text sent just 1 month prior to Cameron and Preston's deaths, Michael reveals his hostile feelings toward the boys, writing to Sarah, "I will be honest, I hate these 2 boys. I hope she takes them soon." However, Michael never expressed these thoughts to their father, who tells investigators that his most recent interaction with the suspect was unusually cordial.
I never trusted him, and I didn't know what he was capable of. So when I had picked them up first from the mall to bring them back to Georgia to spend my 2 weeks with them, Michael got out of the van, and it was really shocking, sir, because Michael had this like huge apology. You know, he's like, I just want to apologize, like, for believing everything that Casey's said about you, about how, you know, you apparently abused her every day and you hit the kids and you did this and that, when clearly I know that that wasn't true and I know the kind of woman that she is. The part that was weird, sir, is he was really cool with me, you know, like he was my homeboy or something, you know, like we were best friends. He was like, but I want you to see your children more. I want you to do this and that. And so I'm thinking, man, you know, like, I mean, this is great. You know, I'm thinking something, at least he's normal or halfway is normal, you know, and we even hugged. You know, he shook my hand. It's almost like that was his apology for everything that he had done. And here I was, you know, I took it hook, line, and sinker, you know, because I'm a forgiving guy.
Michael admits that he wanted to turn himself in for all 3 murders, even sitting outside a police department with Mercalli and Ayanna in the car. Instead, he drove away, a decision that would seal the fate of his 2 youngest children, starting with 2-year-old Mercalli.
I had the tub filled and I put my hands around her throat, put her in the tub face down. And the same thing with the baby.
And
yeah.
Immediately after?
Yeah.
So at the point you decided to do this, were you angry?
I just was at a point of no return, I guess.
Look at me, who's that? Who's that pretty thing? Was that you?
The murders occurred shortly before Labor Day weekend at the end of August 2019. After killing Mercalli and Ayanna, Michael placed the girls together in a plastic bin and put them in the van alongside Cameron and Preston. However, the children were not inside of the car when Casey's body was discovered. But detectives still have one final question for Michael.
Was it all about just at that point just trying to see if you could get away with it? Is that trying to stay out of jail, or was it? Do you think there was some sort of emotional aspect to being so mad at her for treating you the way she did over those last few months? You know, I mean, walk me through that a little if you can.
I don't know. It's a little bit of both of what you just said.
Right.
There was an aspect of them being part of their mother, and I didn't know what to do as far as I just could not open my mouth. I couldn't make that step to say, somebody help me.
After crossing into Georgia on September 15th, Michael says he disposed of the children in a wooded area shortly before the crash. He would lead investigators back to the scene, where all 4 bodies were recovered. When asked why he didn't dispose of Casey's body, Michael offers no explanation, telling detectives that he doesn't know.
You know, I didn't want her to marry Mike. I knew something was wrong, but I just couldn't pinpoint why I didn't like him.
Michael was charged with 4 counts of murder in the first degree and 1 count of murder in the second degree. According to court transcripts, Michael's defense argued that he suffered from delusions and delirium, citing statements he made to mental health clinicians in which he said he heard Casey's voice after her death, urging him to reunite the children with their mother. According to Michael, Casey's voice also told him the family would be resurrected together. On this basis, the defense asked the jury to spare his life and instead sentence him to life in prison without the possibility of parole, but the argument failed to persuade them. Michael was found guilty on all charges and received a life sentence for the second-degree murder of Casey. For the murders of the 4 children, he was sentenced to death. In 2023, Michael appealed his first-degree murder convictions and death sentences. However, the ruling was affirmed in 2025. He is currently being held on death row. Watch our full videos as they were originally made with...
Damn. Motherfucker's nuts. Mom murders her kids and blames you too. Definitely. Makes sense.
Your son, what's your son's name?
Keontae. K-E-Y-U-N-T-A. Barrett. He got a tattoo on his arm. Is it? On my blue rose and Susan. Susan. And some other tattoos.
This is Ron Barrett and Susan Allen, the parents of Keontae Barrett. Just an hour earlier, they were informed that their son was fighting for his life after a violent shooting at a local music venue. Keontae's parents had remained calm up until this point, but what the detectives were about to tell them would cause the entire hospital to spiral into chaos.
He was brought in. It was too much damage. He didn't make it? No, sir.
After pushing past the detectives, Keontae's parents ran down the hallway and announced their son's death to a waiting room full of more family members, resulting in total anarchy.
Yeah, that's the reaction you need to have at that time, right?
Officers were forced to step in as multiple fights broke out, and amidst the pandemonium, one name in particular was being thrown out and blamed for this tragedy. Following this clue would lead to a complex investigation with multiple suspects. Dozens of witnesses.
I'm telling you, this man right here is a genius. Whatever he's doing, you this close to going to jail right now, so don't play with me.
And ultimately, a killer that nobody expected.
Anybody in our group, anybody you ask will tell you up and down that's not even possible. It will never happen. We're all like family.
2 hours earlier, 911 calls poured into the Smith County Sheriff's Office to report a shooting at a concert.
Smith County 911, what is your emergency?
We need somebody at Tidwell. Tidwell, please, somebody just got shot. We are at a party at Tidwell and someone was shooting and someone got shot. They were one of my friends. Okay, I've got people on the way, okay?
Within minutes, a deputy arrived at the Crossroads music venue and parked down the street. As he exited his vehicle, he was immediately approached by horrified witnesses of the shooting.
Where's he at? Just got shot down. Where's he at? They're right at the warehouse, the shooter. There's a guy in a white shirt with a gun. The gun's here now. Okay, all right. 24 getting reports that the gunman has already left the scene. I'm going to go ahead and double check. Several subjects are leaving at a high rate of speed. You might want to pick it up, guys. Nobody knows. Nobody knows at this time where the suspect is. You guys okay?
Yes, somebody up there that's bleeding. He's bleeding out. Hey, he got shot and bleeding.
We got one victim according to witnesses. Is the shooter still up there? Shooter? Sample, we got two victims. One shot in the leg, the other one, I don't know where he's hit. He's unresponsive at this time.
EMS is on scene. They're coming.
Who did this? Does anybody know who did this? Nobody? No.
As you just heard, the officer quickly located two gunshot victims. One victim was Contrell Miller, known as Trell. Trell had been shot in the leg but was immediately cared for by a close friend, who helped tie off the wound and save his life. The other was 20-year-old Keontae Barrett, a.k.a. Head. Keontae was shot twice in the back and was already unconscious. First responders performed CPR as they waited for EMS.
Up the hill, unit on the right, 2 gunshot wounds, and you'll see him right at the top of the hill. 10 for EMS on site. Up the top to the right.
Within minutes, EMS arrived on the scene and immediately jumped into action to save Keontae's life. Although Keontae's injuries were life-threatening, EMS was able to establish a pulse. They then loaded him into the ambulance and transported him to the UT Health Hospital for emergency surgery. A third victim was found and transported to the hospital as well, 18-year-old Ira Brown Jr., who was also shot in the leg. Soon after, the lead investigator for this case, Detective Teresa Smith, arrived on the scene and she was caught up to speed.
Shooting happened on the side, correct? Yes. You're going to walk in, there's a stage right in the middle. On the left-hand side is where the casings are.
Inside the building, drinks were thrown to the
Teresa.
ground, chairs were flipped over, and multiple objects were covered in blood spatter from the victims being shot. Also, 2 9mm bullet casings were found on the stage. This evidence alone wasn't enough to piece together the events of that night. So, while the Criminal Investigations Division gathered physical evidence, deputies relocated the witnesses away from the crime scene and focused on gathering as much information from them as possible.
This blood is my friend's. That's who I was carrying. That's who I was carrying. 2 was shot in the leg. 1 is headed to the hospital right now, and 1 shot in the side. I don't know.
You didn't see anything happen?
No, sir.
Shots started going off probably like 15 seconds after the fight started.
And as soon as it happened, everyone got down and lined off the stage.
Speaking with the witnesses, the deputies learned that 15 to 20 people were on the stage when a fight suddenly broke out. Moments later, 5 to 6 shots were fired from an unknown shooter. At this point, the investigators had only found 2 bullet casings, so there must have been more of them somewhere in the venue. While the investigation at the crime scene continued, detectives Sean McClanahan and Tyrodrick Loftus were at the hospital getting the surviving victims' sides of the story, starting with Ken Trell.
That's a wild
Figure out if
name,
there was
bro.
beef with somebody, if there was somebody pissed off
I've
at
never
you
heard that
or
before.
him.
That's
You
unique.
guys were up there rapping. Was it a rap battle? Were you talking crap about somebody?
Like, he was just we got the stage that didn't belong. And dude was just going on. And then he started throwing his thing. Everybody else started fighting. I feel him.
Do you know who that dude was?
All Cantrell knew was that he was on stage with his friends when some random guy in a green bandana started harassing them and punched him in the face. He didn't know the person who had punched him, and he didn't see anybody with a gun. Since Cantrell's story was extremely vague and didn't provide much useful information, the detectives moved on to the next victim for answers, Ira Jr.
So what's going on?
Basically, we're at a function. Some people had gotten into an altercation, and they jumped on the stage and swung at one of my friends. Then next thing I know, pow, we don't know who shot him.
What was this? Was this like open mic or a certain group performing? Or I mean, what was this?
It was just a group on the stage.
What was the name of the group?
Holy inventory
it was
admin right
TBS.
there, baby.
Ira describes the Head Hunchos as a group of friends that make music and frequently throw local parties. All 3 of the victims were part of the Head Hunchos, so it was likely that whoever shot them had some sort of beef with them.
The dude in the green bandana, the dude that kept jumping on stage, someone was just trying to get him to calm down or whatever, because he kept just jumping on there, acting a fool. And then after that, I just saw some punches thrown and then clap.
Had you ever seen him before? The dude with the green bandana?
I've maybe seen him like once or twice around town.
Although Ira couldn't remember who the guy in the green bandana was, the deputies at the crime scene found somebody else who might know. Colin, another member of the Head Hunchos, had a good view of the stage when things started to go downhill.
How did you see anything?
I was the DJ.
Okay.
I was on stage. I was DJing, and I started seeing a scuffle. So naturally, I turned to music. I turned off the music. The next thing I knew, I just heard the shots, and we all just got down. My friend Trey was hit. My friend Junior was hit. We went on the side. My friend was hit on the thing.
Colin also confirmed that the person who started the fight was the person in the green bandana, someone named PJ.
PJ? PJ is one of the people involved in?
Yeah, that's what I only know his alias is PJ.
He said that there was a lot of tension with PJ since he had picked fights with the Head Hunchos in the past.
So nickname just PJ, or is that short for something? Those who's
it might be short. PJ.
Anybody know where PJ lives?
The apartment complex in Tyler. That's all I can tell you. He lives there with his mom.
Okay. So PJ lives with his mom.
Although nobody was accusing PJ of being the shooter, he might know who the shooter was. Witness interviews were wrapped up, and back at the hospital, detectives received word that Keontae had succumbed to his injuries. As you saw at the beginning of this video, Keontae's parents were then brought into a private room where they learned the tragic news about their son.
He was brought in. It was
And announced their son's death to a waiting room full of more family members. As the entire family grieved, they were frantically announcing possible suspects. One of those possible suspects was another member of the head honchos, Trayvon Maddox. The detectives asked people why they believed Trayvon was the shooter, and several people said that Trayvon had apparently pulled out a gun when the fight broke out on stage. The investigators now had two leads to pursue, PJ and Trayvon. Since they didn't know PJ's real name or address, they decided to hunt down Trayvon first. Trayvon was actually at the scene earlier that night, and the deputies wrote down his address in case they needed to reach him. So the detectives went straight to his apartment to speak with him.
Hey! Trey, how are you? Good morning. Hey, so of course, you know why we're here, right? About what happened last night? Yeah, because I know you were one of the individuals there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Did you ever know if any of them like made it? Cause I know one of them died, but the other two.
Did you ever go to the hospital?
I couldn't go to the hospital because they thought I did it. They thought like I shot him, like literally.
Right away, Trayvon began giving his own recollection of events leading up to the shooting. He said that a group of people from the west side of town, which included PJ, kept coming onto the stage looking for a fight.
West Side people came on stage and they hit my homeboy Trail.
Okay.
So when they hit him, I heard 2 gunshots. He got hit in the leg. He said, "Oh, I'm shot." So I grabbed his gun. I shot in the air. There's a bullet hole in the. You can go look at Tidwell. There is a bullet hole in the air. The reason I shot my gun in the air, or Trail's gun, because he got shot. I was trying to get everybody out of there.
Following the gunfire, everybody ran out of the building, at which point Trayvon saw Keontae lying on the ground.
We didn't know he was shot. We thought he was drunk or something. I thought he was drunk, literally.
Yeah.
I was like, get up, get up, get up. And then he was like, bro, I'm shot. And we looked at his back and his head, and he was actually shot. And so I stayed there the whole crime scene. Like, the police got my name and everything. So that's why I was so...
Yeah, that's why we're here to talk to you and stuff like that.
That's why I was so confused when they say I shot him. Like, I would not stay in no crime scene if I shot somebody.
Where's the gun at?
You said, where is the gun? Yeah. The gun is in my car. Like... I didn't drive my car here because I was drunk.
Already, the detectives were suspicious of Trayvon's story. He said that 2 gunshots went off, and then he fired a warning shot into the air. But while telling the story, he points his gun at the air while describing the first 2 shots, as if he had actually shot first. The detectives also couldn't help but wonder why Trayvon didn't report these details while at the scene.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody has been mentioning your name and stuff, okay? And that's why we're here. Just to let you know, yeah, we do need you to come with us, though, okay? We are going to be detaining you right now and taking you downtown, okay? Because here's the thing, and you're right, I want to get your side of the story. I want to know exactly what happened, and if that's what you're telling me,
that's exactly
tell me so I can find these people, because you know that...
Can I get dressed?
Yeah, well, look at that, yeah, can he...
Shoes on?
Yeah, can he come in? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
What kind of car are you driving?
Crown Vic.
After grabbing some new clothes, Trayvon was escorted to the sheriff's office for a formal interview.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's right.
All right, Trey, please do me the kindness of walking me through what happened tonight.
Trayvon told them the same thing that he said at his apartment, that a group of people from the west side of town shot up the party, and the only reason he fired his gun into the air was to disperse the crowd.
I'm glad I didn't go to hospital because they thought it was me, because they seen me with a gun. The only reason they seen me with a gun is because I was on stage. The other people that were shooting were in the crowd. That's why they couldn't see them with the gun. So they see me with the gun. When I shot in the air, they see me with the gun, and they were like, "Oh, he has a gun. He shot the party up." Like, that's basically what happened. Like, basically.
So this individual that punched Trail, do you know his name or anything?
His name
PJ. Okay. Is there anything that sticks out about PJ?
He's very short and he has dreads.
Very short. Okay. All right.
Very short.
He's very short. He has dreads. Is he part of a gang?
The 60s. Rolling 60s. The one that shot the party up was Rolling 60 because he was outside. I walk outside and this is all I heard. He was like, "You one of them niggas that was on stage. Y'all want it next?" My baby mom at the house, she heard it too. Like, she was like, "Chill out," because she knew him. She was like, "Chill out, G, chill out, G."
Not a single person except for Trayvon had mentioned someone named G having a gun. It seemed that Trayvon was merely trying to pin the blame on somebody else to take the focus off of himself.
So G, describe G for me.
I got a picture of him.
Trayvon took out his phone and helped to identify G as 22-year-old Geovari McAllister, a.k.a. Geo.
So let me ask you this. Why didn't you tell us this story while we were on scene?
I was just drunk. I did not want to say anything that didn't happen or anything that over-exaggerate something, so I was just keeping it short, and I would talk to y'all tomorrow.
Although they were skeptical of Trayvon's accusations towards Gio, it was important to rule out any potential suspects. So, Trayvon was charged with deadly conduct for discharging a weapon during the party, and he was kept in custody while several deputies staked out Gio's house. At around 10 a.m., Giovari was seen leaving his house in a black Chevy Impala. The deputies followed him and decided to pull him over.
Hey, felony stop, guys, felony stop.
57 is pulling over just by the 12 Oaks Motel.
As soon as they put on their lights, Gio found the nearest side street and pulled over.
Driver, roll down your window. Go ahead, throw your keys out. Keep your hands out the window. Step out. Keep your hands up. Turn away from me. Back up slowly. Keep backing up. Hey, stop right there.
Gio complied with all of the deputies' orders. He was placed into the back of a police cruiser while they conducted a search of his vehicle.
Yo.
Yeah. I think it's wrong. What kind of gun is it? It's a Glock. Hey, he said there should be a Glock 22 in the truck.
He was clearly concerned as he watched the deputies search his vehicle, and was especially bothered when the tow truck driver arrived. He yelled from the back seat, trying to get the deputies' attention.
Hey! 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 Hey!
The deputies confiscated his gun for the crime lab to analyze it, to determine if it had been discharged at the crime scene. Gio calmed down after learning he would get his belongings back after they were processed by forensics.
I always check my car.
Liberty.
Going to Liberty.
If everything's good, you get it back later on.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
He was transported to the Smith County Sheriff's Office, where Detective Smith was already waiting to question him.
So, tell me what you know.
I get that, whatever. I can tell there's a lot of tension going on from some guys that's on the dance floor, some guys that's on the stage. Next thing I know, man, some guys that's on the dance floor, they got on stage. And they probably start fighting for like 10, 15 seconds. That's when you hear the first shot. Pow! And then after the first one, like two more went off. They were like back to back. They were like pow, pow.
Gio said that he didn't even have his gun on him when the gunshots first rang out. Apparently, he only grabbed his gun when he realized his friend's sister named Precious might be in danger.
I didn't have my gun in front. I got my gun from the car. I came back. I didn't see Precious. So I'm leaving. So once I'm leaving, two young dudes like, hey, bro, can you get in the car with you? I'm gonna
There's gotta be more than like one person doing this.
This thing,
Like
you know,
shooting.
right now, you know, of course, people, the reason
Precious.
why you're here is because people saw
Said
you
my
with,
name. Yeah,
they had, you had a gun in your hand.
My boy
so
Precious.
And that's what I told y'all. Like, I'm finna go look for Precious, and if
I'm
anything
finna go
go
look
on,
for Precious.
I'm gonna defend myself.
Did you, at any point when you were in there, did you see anybody with a gun? Anybody? Did you see
No.
any of that?
With the shooting, like with that part, like on stage and with the fight and the shooting, I
Finna
cannot
go
tell
look
you
for
who threw the
Precious.
first punch. I can't tell you who shot who. I can just tell you exactly what I seen and exactly what I did last night.
The detectives were ultimately unable to poke any holes in Gio's story. However, they kept him detained while they searched his house for evidence. During the search, they were unable to locate any evidence of his involvement. All they needed to clear Gio's name at this point were the results from the crime lab to see if he really didn't shoot his gun at the party. Likewise, the only way to clear Trayvon as a suspect was to test his gun as well and determine if he truly did shoot it just once, like he claimed. However, during his interview, he
These names are
informed the
legendary.
detectives
What do
that
you mean?
finding his gun might be more difficult than expected.
Where the gun is right now, y'all are going to have to drag a lake to get that gun. Because, like, you see the messages where I cussed my homeboy out for throwing that gun in the lake. Because I told him that is my only evidence of proving that I did not shoot him. Like,
Did he throw it in the lake?
I hope,
you hope not?
I hope
Okay.
not, but that's what he told me. He said, I hope he's like lying and just trying to keep the gun and I hope he gives it back once y'all talk to him.
To clarify, Trayvon was saying that his friend Nathan apparently threw his gun into a lake even though Trayvon never told him to. The detectives found this story extremely suspicious and struggled to believe that Trayvon had no part in his gun being disposed of. Regardless, they didn't let this hiccup discourage them.
Dude,
Even
no
if it was
way,
submerged
just
in
cock
water,
teased me
it
for
may
a
still be
grand.
viable for forensic
Bro, I
testing
was almost
if
playing
they could
for a
find it
fucking
soon
G.
enough. Deputies immediately went to Nathan's house,
I
and
was
while
almost
they
playing
dived
for a
in and searched
G.
the pond on his property, Nathan was brought back to the
Bro.
sheriff's office for an interview. He told the detectives that several members of the head honchos showed up to the hospital after Keontae died, and one of them came up to Nathan with something important to tell him.
She shows up and she's like, I've got this. Trey gave me this gun.
Trey gave Egg the keys to his car and gave Egg the gun. And she's like, we have to get rid of it, Trey said. And then she had said she wanted to go to Lake Tyler to drop it off and throw it in the lake. And this is where I was just like, that's dumb. Don't do it there. People are gonna see you throwing it. Just come out to my land and put it in my lake. She just kept freaking out, and said she wanted to get rid of it. And I was like, fine, just give it to me and I'll do it.
So she took the gun out of the trunk and handed it to you?
Yeah, she followed me down to the lake. And then I threw it in the lake and we just went back.
According to Nathan, he was just trying to help his friend, who he believed was innocent.
Anybody in our group, anybody you ask will tell you up and down that's not even possible. He never even pointed at anybody. I saw him pick it up and he went straight up, shot it, and then he put his arm back down.
Okay.
Although Nathan made the investigation much harder than it needed to be, he didn't receive any criminal charges and was free to go after handing over his phone as evidence. Thanks to the diving crew, the gun was found rather quickly and sent directly to the crime lab for forensic testing. Now that both Gio and Trayvon's guns were being tested, the detectives shifted their focus to the one person of interest that they hadn't spoken to yet. The man
PJ,
in the
peanut
green
butter and
bandana,
jam.
PJ. They were eventually able to identify PJ as 18-year-old Peladro Wilson. He was promptly picked up and transported to the sheriff's office for questioning.
Do me a favor, start to finish, tell me from the minute you got there to the minute you left, what is going on?
PJ confirmed that he and the head honchos had an ongoing beef after he fought several of their members last year.
The same people, well, the Trey and the Trail dude who threw the party, I followed him on video and everything, and I beat him up and shit. Ever since then, he never liked me.
However, PJ didn't care that he was unwelcome and went to the party anyway.
I got into an argument with a girl. She yelled in my face. Me and my boys just walked off. I'm on probation, so I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I'm in my right mind. Nothing can throw me off at this point. I remember everything. It's crystal clear.
Following his scuffle with the girl he stepped on, he and his friends were hanging out at the back of the venue when Cantrell got on the mic and called him out.
And then the other dude that I fought, he said, "It's some pussy in here trying to fight a female. They need to get the fuck out." What? I hope we're not talking about me, because that was the only altercation. I wasn't trying to fight no damn girl. So I go up to the stage, I'm confronting him. Like, Trey, pull up his shirt. We see the gun. What the fuck?
PJ said that this interaction annoyed him, and he admitted to starting the altercation that led to the shooting. But despite nobody accusing PJ of being one of the shooters, he ended up giving a 29-minute monologue trying to convince the detectives that he had no reason to shoot anybody, and he had nothing to hide.
I have no motive to shoot any of them.
What are you doing, dude?
Don't
I'm
have no gun.
gonna try and play some poker here, I think.
Whatever y'all want to know.
Man,
Ah, shit. I better tune in.
What are you saying?
Did you just say something dumb as shit?
Eating some grapes, baby.
You this close to going to jail right now, so don't play with me. If they was sitting lame, why were you there? It was their party.
About 30 hoes posted this on Snapchat.
I don't know what they
regardless.
Took my kid to like a downtown park that was full of a bunch of crackheads, so we
This
left.
argument continued for a while, but eventually the detectives
Yeah,
explained to
that was the
PJ
best
that
of
all
us.
they wanted to know was
You
who
on
he
the
thought the shooter was.
other account?
I'm telling you, this man right here is a genius. Whatever he doing, raise my blood pressure, high,
on
low.
TOKES?
Oh, I changed my name.
Besides Trey.
Oh, you did? From that one Canadian kid?
Who shot? That's it. You just don't.
Yeah, I'm on my other
And
egg
that
too,
was
but I
all
thought you
my
meant
life. That's my little
RuneScape.
girl. I heard he got
Changed my
shot.
name RuneScape to OSRS too.
Nobody didn't shoot him, but his guy.
But yeah,
It was just on my
That's the
laptop.
only
I
thing
don't have
shoot.
your fucking.
Not
It's
gonna
not,
say
you're not in my
if he did.
algorithm.
That's the only
Fuck.
gun that I seen
I
at
found
the
Glow.
party with my
That's
own
alright, that's
eyes,
alright.
and that's the God honest truth.
PJ's interview was wrapped up,
Sorry.
and he handed over his cell phone for analysis.
They gonna go through all my messages?
What you worried about?
What you were?
I got some in there.
Oh my Lord have mercy. We don't care about that.
Yeah,
Seriously?
you're not looking for
Over the next month, multiple more witnesses were interviewed and several phones were thoroughly searched.
How long?
But there
Till
were
90?
no breakthroughs in the
How long
case.
does it
Then,
take to get
on May 18th,
I'm
37K?
averaging like
finally
40K
came
an
back
hour.
from the crime
Like,
lab. The detectives brought
roughly,
Trayvon
let's
into
just
the
say.
interrogation room one last time to share their findings.
We do have to tell you something.
Do you actually like get a lot of like sapphires for this? Like shit
I
like
got
that?
a decent amount, yeah.
Barrett,
Now that I got this gem bag,
Keontae.
this shit sucks.
Yeah, he was murdered by
Hyper
that gun.
77.
How was he murdered by that gun? How was he shot by that gun? If
Wednesday heater
I did not
bounty.
shoot him with that gun. How was he murdered by that gun?
Do I do the Wednesday heater bounty for
Barrett
25 bucks, bro?
The gun that was in your hand.
Oh shit! Are you feeling lucky today?
How?
Forensic science.
I gotta spread it out over a
They
couple
did all the testing.
tournaments.
The gun was shot more than once.
Spread it out.
You may have not realized it.
I did not shoot him, boy.
I think you'll enjoy it a
That-
little
that
bit
was
more
my friend.
since it's fresher, you know.
Why would I shoot him?
Honestly, I believe it was an accident. Do you believe it was an accident?
I did not shoot him.
The detectives informed Trayvon
Next thing you know,
that he
you
was
just hit
being
like
charged
aces
with
for the
murder,
next
but
5 hands
Trayvon
straight.
refused to believe
Trayvon
it
shot
and
his
brought
own
it to
boy.
one of his best friends.
He shot his own
insisted
buddy.
that he only shot in the air and suggested
Monster.
that it may have ricocheted off
What
of the
the
roof
fuck?
and hit Keontae. But regardless of how it played out, the detectives believed that he was responsible for Keontae's death since he had intentionally pulled the trigger. However, the murder charge ultimately didn't hold up, and he later pled guilty to manslaughter. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. As for Gio, the forensics for his
Is that
gun came back
XXX
clean,
tenacious, bro?
so he was cleared
Nah,
as a
that's
suspect. It seemed like this was an
Some other
open and
dude.
shut case, but there's one crucial aspect of the case that we mentioned earlier but never revisited. Moments later, 5 to 6 shots were fired from an unknown shooter. At this point, the investigators had only found 2
Like, sure, I
bullet
get it. You have
wounds,
like beef
so there
with
must have
someone, you
been
shoot
more
them or whatever. Then like you
somewhere
like
in
injure
there.
other people, bro.
It
Like,
turns
what's the
out
point in
that
all
the
that?
crime scene
You know what I mean?
investigators had
Yeah.
discovered 3 more bullet
Seriously.
It's kind of weird.
wounds, but they weren't the same kind as the one Trayvon had shot. Therefore, even though one of Trayvon's bullets was responsible for killing Keontae, this confirmed that there was more than one
He shot his
shooter.
own homie.
To
He's
this
saying
day,
he
no
only
other
shot up
shooters
in the
have
air
been
and shit.
identified, and nobody but Trayvon has been charged in this case. Trayvon Maddox currently resides at the Smith
And he
unit
killed
in
his
La
own
Mesa,
buddy.
Texas, and is set to be released in the year 2029.
What a fucking gabagool, dude. Dude, that's ugly. I'll never do that.
So
again.
John Morant was flexing on his Instagram
About his
and they're like
250K grills.
Yeah, bro. Did you read the comments in that?
Nah, but the motherfucker's an idiot. I'll tell you that.
No, they were saying how the jeweler probably spent like 30K on the grill and sold it to John Morant for like 250K.
Yeah,
Then
bro.
it's like,
Seriously.
it's like these fucking celebrities don't know what they're buying, bro. They're just throwing cash at anything, bro. Like,
Yo, man, let me, dude. Yep.
like
Retired.
really, what do you think those diamonds are really worth, bro? There's no 250K, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, unless they're straight blood diamonds. Ace 5. I mean, big blind too. We're playing this hand, baby.
I bet they just like paid Russ to fucking bounce, bro. I'll almost bet you money. They're just like, here, take a couple mil, bro, later.
Yeah. He wanted to, I read his reading comments, he wanted to retire as the Triple Crown leader.
It's like, really, you know, you understand how boring life would be after not flying around the country for fucking 82 games a year or whatever, right?
And your knees. No. Boo.
I bet life gets pretty boring after the NBA, bro.
You kidding me? Fuck yeah. Going guarantee it. Alright, let's play that one out.
Fucking broads from every state, like.
Yeah. Doing tons of blow and fucking drugs and shit.
All on like the team's expense because you're flying on their jets and.
Yeah. Great.
Now you try to do that in your own lifestyle at home and you're broke
You're
in
broke.
5 years.
Yeah. And that's the way the We call that the Whomper. Womp womp.
Are you a dill pickle enjoyer?
If it's a crunchy pick, yeah. I want no soft pick.
You drink the juice?
Nah, my ex-girlfriend used to drink that shit, though.
A juice hater?
Yeah, I'm a Jew hater.
It's actually just got a lot of, like, sodium and shit, right? So it's good
Tons
for, like,
of
your
sodium
muscles
in it,
and
dude. It's disgusting.
salt, my friend.
Yeah, it's got a ton of it. And it's just vinegar, too. Like, vinegar and water. Like,
And pickles are 0 calories, too. Bet you didn't know that.
well, pickles are just cucumbers, so they're mostly water.
You're mostly water, right?
Yeah, that's true. So are you, Gabagool?
And you were telling me we all just turned to dust earlier today? No, we turn into fucking molecules, bro, and we're already molecules. So
We are already molecules. We just fucking disintegrate into dust and nothingness.
But you're still molecules at the end of the day. You're still like atoms and hydrogen and carbon, and even when you're alive or dead, bro. You get what I mean?
This is true. This is true. That's why do you remember what I was saying? Like, if anything, reincarnation's the only real fucking thing.
So do you think we're souls? Do we actually have a soul, or is that just a make-believe thing too?
No, I don't believe in none of that shit. Give me a queen, 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 queen. Queen! Ah! Let's go, baby. Huge hand. Holy fuck.
So what about like the Aztecs when they like slit their throats and sacrifice to the gods, bro? You don't think any of that's fucking anything?
Nah. Yo, Jay, I just got aces. Oh my god, dude. Huge hands.
Let's go. You slow playing or fucking...
I'm just shoving 26k in. Fuck it. 26k.
We're gabagooling. So we should just Apex account it, bro, and then just talk shit every video we make, completely dogging on it every video, bro. Just completely, like, roasting every fucking word we say, just like...
Oh, dude, 7, please, 7.
Oh,
7,
for like
7,
20
7,
minutes straight.
7. It's not, damn.
Damn. Roasted.
Yeah, that guy got a nice hand. I'll give him that. Oh, why would you raise pre-flop with ace-ace? Because, bro, I'm playing against the rules. I don't give a fuck. This online poker shit's, like, so rigged. It's crazy. I've literally played a game. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I won $700 just going all in every hand. You remember that, Jay?
Yeah, yeah. We were
I was sitting there playing Apex.
Like,
yeah, I was sitting there just playing Apex. I was just going all in every hand, and I ended up making a final table, and I won $700.
I think we were playing putt-putt, too, that night.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A little tune.
That's so funny. Have you heard from fucking Mr. Doctor?
Yeah, I was talking to the doctor last night.
Were you? He's just too cool to court up.
Yeah, he's too cool for school, bud.
I feel it. It's a shame, really. He lose another brother. Then he'll come back about September, but... Womp womp. Damn, 129 days, bro. You need to get out of your time played. Holy. Exposed. I'm trolling. Where's Wormy, bro? Someone will play Apex with me. It'll be him, bro.
You're lucky, buddy.
You're
I was
fucking
gambling.
lucky, bro.
All in this hand, Jay? To 9-2 offsuit? Had terrible shit. Should we do it?
If
Should we do
Zombie
it?
was here, he'd tell you yes, bro. I'm
If
going
Zombie
with
was
Zombie's
here?
got on this one.
All in, baby. Fuck it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Zombie would say yes. I'm
Oh,
going with
dude, you
Zombie
just
on
got
this
so
one.
flush right off the bat. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick.
That's crazy, bro. What does that look?
I'm sick.
4 straight. 4 straight of a fucking number. What?
I'm sick. I did that for you, Zombie.
Damn. That one was for me, bro.
It's alright.
World's Edge for 56, and then Storm Point for 4 hours, huh?
Yeah, sounds like fun. Enjoy that.
I think I'm getting on, bro. It's a shame.
He gets trips. Oh, I'm sick.
Yeah, you see, you would have been so pissed if you would have just put all 25 in and you had this luck.
Okay, let's play some Apex. I'm down.
That's my dog, bro.
I'm down, Jay.
Gabba-kazoo.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Thank God, bro. I got my boy back for 2 games.
Yep, pretty much.
Until he yells at me for throwing. Just kidding, I don't throw, bro. I actually shoot nukes.
Really miss everything.
You just like standing in the open, bro.
Buddy,
That's all it is.
you're a fucking bot. I taught you how to play. Don't forget it.
Yeah, but you still stand in the open, bro. You shoot your gun.
Buddy, you're a fucking bot. I want to hear it. You're a fucking bot. I'll own you in the range. Don't even at me, buddy.
You want to go? I'm down.
Dude, it's not
Or we
even
could just run the last hour of World's Edge.
Let's
I
do
don't really
it.
care.
Let's do it. What rank are you? Probably diamond by now, eh?
Fucking plat 3, baby. Zombie only. I'm just gonna fucking. He's a demon, bro.
All my friends are in
I'm out
plat.
here
I'm like
shattering
in
records.
fucking silver, bud.
I know.
I mean, we'll be able to play together.
I have a Smurf, bro. I think you should be able to. Squirmy was playing it through the other night using Diamond Scylla.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I think they changed some shit. I don't know what they do with this game half the time, bro. I just tried to get onto YouTube. I'm a fucking Twitch streamer. What the hell?
What the fucking
Dude, I look pretty damn good for 720 ping, motherfucker. Sheesh! That's great.
What the helter-skelter?
Who the fuck is Ramon? Why is Ramon inviting me, bro? You're not even on my friends list. Who the fuck is Ramon?
Who's Ramon?
Dude, I don't know. That's insane.
I don't even have
Ramon Ramiro.
That's one of your fucking Xbox friends or something.
Yeah, it had to have been. It was an Xbox invite. But he's not on my Xbox friends list either. Strange.
You ready for me to carry?
Yes, sir. I pray for it, bro. I need some help, bro. You leave me with Squirmy and think I'm gonna, like, win, bro. Like,
Ooh, shots fired.
no, I'm trolling. It's just different fucking play styles, dude. He just likes worming, bro.
Yeah, Higgs Wayman. Dr. Pill, man.
Tried to rage bait him, bro. He's out there. I'm just rage baiting, bro.
I think Squirmy's got this channel.
Should I send him the link, bro? I'll be that guy. This fucking channel's goated, bro. You've tried harder on this one than with your main one in the last year, bro. What the hell?
What's up, bruh?
Like just like the thumbnails, the titles.
Sure. Let's take a look at what we're working with here.
Sheesh,
Get a
brother.
little,
Sheesh.
get a little tease. Yeah, bro. You sleeping in your by yourself? I'm confused.
Does this guy like you, bro, or is he just like blowing fucking air in his mic?
He's talking.
Where's your girl at?
Time for a little shock and awesome.
All right, bro. I'm going to war, bro. No more fucking conversating.
Oh yeah, of course we're going straight into fucking fragment.
I told you we're going to war, bro. So I hope you're ready. This dude doesn't know where he's going, bro. It's just me and you, buddy.
Oh, lagger.
Console would never.
Hemlock here. Elite. Optics here. Mid-range.
Womp womp. They're fighting. Yonder.
Heard that.
Or they're baiting.
Let's explore this way.
They call me the thrower. Close? Maybe not. That was weird.
Just me. Got the goal.
Scared me, bro.
Let the games begin.
They're fighting right now.
It's go time shooting. Enemy that way.
Overdone.
There's a rev in the window.
Enemy down.
They're going. They're invis and shit. So.
What? I just queued. I shot out of my queue. I feel like it's janky windows. I'm coming to you.
I believe in Dr. Pill,
He's
bro.
right here. Easy kill. Done.
Hold door. Demons.
Making contact. What's next? Care package coming in. We should go here. Healing up. Eyes are open though. Care package over there.
Activating jump drive.
Care package over there.
I thought that was a squad wipe, no?
It was, but there's another kid knocked somewhere.
Oh.
He team's fighting originally.
Should we go back there if you want? Grab the score real quick.
That's some resin. Guarantee that.
Shit, I have you ammo.
Zone down, punching your tunnel.
Jump drive out.
I set the portal.
I'm gonna open Vault or come with you.
Contact.
White armor, these kids are shit.
Coming.
Let's go over there. Phasing.
Nade.
I'm taking shots. Frag out.
One.
I'm in a bat, bro.
Bro, get inside.
I'm gonna die.
Dr. Phil, bro. Okay, one, come swing out. Sheila. It's a Watson inside. You can win this.
Fuck is this guy?
It's just a Watson inside. Like I knocked one. Dude, get in there,
There's a guy
Jay.
healing right in here. He's healing right
He
here. on the right.
res him. He res him. Need that. Need that.
Bro,
Need that. Need that. Need that.
I don't have any nades.
Hold that, Jay.
Just lay down fire for 2 seconds.
Going to phase. This time.
Fucking die.
He's outside. Oh my fuck.
Just out of light ammo. Fuck, dude. So corny, bro.
I did 420 damage exactly. This kid's talking shit, but I'm the only one that knocks someone in this whole fight. This kid still hasn't even knocked anybody.
You don't gotta be fucking shit me.
Buddy, I'm the only one that knocks someone. I don't want to hear shit.
What are you talking about? I'm not the knocked on.
Nah, I knocked the Revenant, you fucking gabagool.
Gabagool. 2XD. What you mean?
I don't care. I fucking knocked him in that fight. And you're saying, what are you doing, bro? Come on, man. I want to hear
I'm
it.
talking to you, bro.
I want to hear
I'm
it.
talking to you, buddy.
I want to
Take
hear
more
it.
damage. Come on, bub.
I don't want to hear it.
Need help. Need help in these streets, bro.
I don't want to hear it. Oh, just saying, you got some beaver.
Yeah, bro. This is what I have going in the background. I can't even hear my own game, bro. It's just crazy.
That's funny as fuck.
It's better than watching brain rot, bro, you know? Care if Zombie joins up, eh?
That's cool.
We're in Canada's court, eh?
Watch your side and never quit.
Fighting, facing possible death. Oh, la bella vita.
Bro, why my lifeline, bro? What is this shit?
No idea. $10 says he goes to fucking fragment though.
I like this.
Oh wow.
Let's find something good.
No, we're going Narnia, bro. This kid's looking to loot and rap, bro. I mean, he makes the bad name for Lobos, bro.
Standard stock here. Corrupted.
Phoenix kit here. We've got. I'm here. Barrel stable. Phoenix kit here. Sniper stock here. Corrupted.
Save that for me, please.
Dude, you think she'd be like tired? I took her swimming for 4 hours. I took her to the park for like an hour and a half, bro. And then she comes home. That's this, bro. It's fucking, I don't know how to turn this shit off, bro.
She's laughing maniacally. She's overtired. That's why she's doing it.
I think so, yeah. She's fun, dude. I'm just fucking trolling.
That's why, though. She's overtired.
Stick with me.
3 enemies. Oh yeah, put that bitch down now, buddy.
Damn. Thought we were gonna go fight the 3 enemies. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Ragazzi, let's touch base over here.
Eh?
This looks like a good spot to regroup.
What's up, folks?
What's up,
I found a wild Canadian, dude.
Two goals here.
Let's get together over here.
Now you got a ping.
This looks like a good spot to regroup.
There we go. You have a jump drive, buddy. That's all.
They're hitting the thing right from me.
Okay, let's shoot first one.
No, they're not gonna hit it now.
Bruh. Bruh.
Recharging my shields. Cover me. Whoa, grenade. Enemy track. Opponent here. Guns up. Enemy track.
Oh no, I fucking whiffed so hard. Crap, cue me, Jay.
10 seconds. Fuck, bro.
Damn, no, fuck. I did nothing, bro. I did nothing. I'm so bad.
You're good, dude. Holy teammates! Zombie, I need you, bro.
I did nothing! I did nothing. I can't. I did
I was
nothing.
working those guys, bro. Sheesh. No, we brushed those off, bro. Get in here, zombie.
This game is just dog shit now. I just don't like the feel of it. It doesn't even feel like Apex. My settings feel like they're different. Like, it just doesn't feel
You just
good.
gotta hip fire more trust.
This game sucks. Trust. I played peak Apex and this ain't it, bro. I'll be right back. I need to grab a glass of water.
Awesome. Eh?
Eh?
Eh? What are you doing? Right?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
We need to have Canada needs to buckle in, bro. We're in for it.
We got this.
I-
Yeah, you know. We got this.
Yep. I'm locked, bro.
I'm sitting here laughing at your kids singing Michael Jackson.
Yep, I had to brush the cobwebs off. I'm locked in now.
That's singing no brainer out bullshit.
This kid took my Loba and had 0 damage last game. I just have to throw that out there.
Ouch. That's sad. I think.
Do I buy 2 packs for 100?
Fuck it, do it.
These are gonna have heirlooms in them, both of them back to back. For the one time. Oh, I got 2 blues, bro. This game's fucking rigged.
But I think
For
I
the
was
one time.
seeing in the stats that fucking Loba's like the most picked legend right now.
I know, she's gonna get nerfed so quick, bro. It's gonna be so corny.
I know she needed that nerf. I'm gonna be honest. She really.
I hope she doesn't get nerfed, bro. She already did.
No, I'm saying that she needed that nerf or buff.
Buff, she did, bro. But now she's like too strong. She really is. I can admit it. You like my new skin, bro?
Fire.
Oh yeah.
So that's
He's gonna be my next thumbnails, bro.
honestly.
It's gonna be.
I think that she needs to, like, she can get nerfed, that's fine, but nerf her, like, just slightly. Like, make her to where she's not, like, broken, but she's usable, you know?
I think nerf her ult and leave her tactical. Call me crazy.
Crazy.
Why? Fuck
I
this
think
game.
they'd probably nerf her tactical just slightly. I think that's all they really need to do.
Zombie.
I make this look good. Literally, this hair, this face. I mean, come on, you see it. Time to win and stay alive.
I kind of have my own debuffs going on right this minute.
I'm the jump master. I won't let you down, except by falling. Hold your breath if you have to breathe.
The BBC boys are back in action.
Yeah. Back, baby. It's like we never left.
This is game 1, technically, of Team BBC. That's super nerfed down there, by the way, boys.
Fight fair.
You mean super?
Like, there's probably just dog shit loot. And there's not any Evo. They took them out of it.
What? You kidding me?
No, I genuinely just every time Squirmy and I would land it there, we'd leave with white shields still.
Look at your shit.
Okay, alright. I just think they nerfed the shit out of it, bro. I really do. The 2x4 here for someone. Womp womp. I'm gonna be sure to run as far away as possible before I ult too. I hear shots over here, boys.
Wow, they really did.
10x scopes. Wow.
Miss Cancer. Cancer.
10 seconds until the ring closes. Grab what you need and let's go.
Giving my shield a recharge.
Jump right in position.
Going up top.
Team down low.
Bro.
Kill this team down here.
He's just like fragging me out of the window, bro. I don't think that's real. Careful of that kid in the window, bro. Seems awfully sussy baka.
Woo! Tickets! Ah! I need you to look over me, JC!
Almost cracked Loba. Look at Loba, zombie. Look at Loba, zombie.
I cracked Loba. They ulted out. Cracked Drake too.
Fuck, bro. Get back up top. There's a crypto.
What's close to
What's
me?
happening, bro?
One's right here, right up to the thing.
He's sliding down.
50 off him, 60 off him. He's
Loba's
dead.
queuing right
he's
to
dead,
you.
He's dead.
Almost cracked Loba.
Inside. Down low. Inside, down low.
There's a whole nother team in that other building, boys. Unless that's their third.
There's a crypto down here.
I think they're backing up, unless that's another team. I think they're all going into that middle choke, bro. Into a cave.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, it's juiced, and I'll throw another one.
Because whenever you are,
right
buddy.
here, damn, you took the energy, or it's just not in radius anymore, eh?
No, I didn't take no energy. I did not take any energy, by guy.
To your right, I think, too. There's a kid right here, Canada. Right here, look this way.
Bro,
Brother.
we're a quick classroom, you gabagool.
Well, I don't know what.
Me and crackers, listen to your IEL, motherfucker.
Don't call me a cracker ever again. That's fucking very derogatory.
Just listen to your IGL, motherfucker.
Zombie, don't die, bro! I shoot nukes.
Just listen to your IGL. My ping.
I tried, bro. Over here. Crypto EMP. I'm throwing. Ready?
We should go this way.
Using jump drive.
Almost cracked one. Cracked one. Oh, he's not real, bro. I'm just getting prowler sprayed, bro. Behind you. Fuck,
Hold
man.
on, team.
Very unfortunate.
I'm gonna hold another team.
Probably res the axle. I know.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Interesting.
They're getting third party by somebody else.
Call this back.
You're right.
Ah. Follow me, zombie.
Fire, friends. Don't worry, I'm here.
Ult once you get up.
Giving my shields a recharge. I killed an enemy. Replicator incoming, friends. Our friend is dead. I will bring them back.
Thanks, bro.
Picked up our friend's banner. We can bring them back.
So many treasures behind.
This game's just out of hand. There's so many fucking reses in this game now, it's insane.
I think we just gotta go around, eh? Or am I... No? What are you thinking?
Come to me. Come here. Come up this backside here.
Let's go this way. 1 minute. The ring isn't far. Let's move this way. Get ready. It's zipline time.
Beauty.
Recharging shields.
I don't know. I might check tower for a second. This team could be trailing us, right? Or am I just tweaking? Where'd they go?
Play. Good play.
They dipped.
I'm going to watch that spot.
I could have sworn I seen somebody using the roller key in there.
Well, their low bolt's right there.
Go on, see what's inside.
I can go hit that man scan over there. Huh?
Optics here. Mid-range.
Just watch over me, are you?
Lucky us. We are already inside the ring. Here I go.
Oh, they just went through tunnel. That's crazy.
You can block, go up to Grandma's house. Get up to Grandma's house.
Care package over there.
How much damage do you have to do to that thing, bro? What the hell? They're right here.
Don't let them see.
They grab the package down there?
They can grab my package.
Check your maps. Giving my shield a recharge.
We're already. Target there.
Do I Q on that bitch?
No. Not unless we got
I
knocked.
wanted to. Dude, that bitch
I'll
would
have
have never
grab the
saw me
tire.
coming.
I'll grab the tire.
Half the squads are gone.
She would have been like, oh, fuck. That's how you play Loba. You know what I mean?
Go, 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 go! No, both one shot at me.
Raid's weak, bro.
Dead. You shielding it up here? Global got up.
Yeah, it's done.
I've selected an upgrade.
Don't drive set.
13 till my next Q, so I'm just gonna
Those
chill.
idiots just kept peeking me. Like, what?
Gabagoogles. Coming.
Crypto,
Crypto.
crypto.
Already in the next ring. I smell victory. It smells counter.
I am repairing myself.
They're shooting at me.
I got a creeper. Let me shoot him. One trying to jump across. Watch out for that charge on you.
Let me know when you need infinite ammo, okay? You want it now?
Knock felt, knock felt. Go, 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 go. Wednesday here to the right.
They're resing inside. Get him. Saw him, Bill.
Get him, Sabby.
Dogs, weak up top.
No, dude. You gotta win that zombie. Oh. Oh.
He's so weak. Or no, he's not weak. He's not weak. He's not a person.
Don't blame yourself.
Good try, good try.
No. All right, boys. I think that was enough for me. GG's. I guess we got 20 minutes. I'll play one more.
Yes, I can agree on that. I don't want to play Storm Point either, I'll admit.
I thought it was Storm Point, that's why I said it, to be honest.
Hell yeah. We have like 2 more throw skis, bro. You know what I mean?
2 more throws? Maybe 3.
Yeah, bro. That could be like 4 games. If
Oh,
we're really
legendary skin. You know how often that happens to me? Not very.
Yeah, I just was ratting that fucking Valk up top, bro, and I had no.
I mean, shit. We should have. Someone should have just dropped. I got greedy. And I went for the solo. Someone should have just dropped off my zipline. Who was ever on it with me, and went in that side door there and just killed them. The RE45 sucks ass now.
Without a mag, yeah.
I stopped using that fucking thing.
That's why we keep getting put down.
My boy's like, I'm using the Volt.
It's like, that's why we're losing. It's comedy, bro. Honestly. You just need to have one of those sound bars for your stream when you get big, bro. That's what'll make you famous.
I am famous, bro. I carved out my niche in internet history, fucking streaming zombies for over like 6 years.
It's true.
Blue Jays score 5 runs in the 8th to take a 3rd consecutive game against the Red Sox, who had only lost 3 games in the whole month of fucking July. Let's go, baby.
Damn. That was tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
Now you don't. Now you see me, boom, you're dead.
Demons.
Come
So they're
back
actually fucking playing good.
Look how they're playing fucking like they actually want to do something now. Nice.
We're getting some chemistry.
About fucking time.
Give a fuck. You're like, fuck these guys, bro. You're so pissed at the start of the season.
Yeah, they're dog shit.
Awesome. I'm the jump master.
You guys ready? We're going stags.
Yeah, bro. I just need someone to like top frag me once, bro. Then my ego will
Buddy,
go away,
I
you know what
fucking...
I mean?
What are you talking about? Top right. It's because you do damage. You're just shooting down kids. It doesn't count.
Damage? Down, kids? Canada! You need to watch who you're talking to right now, buddy. Down, kids. I haven't even seen a down kid. You haven't downed anybody.
Buddy, I've had multiple fucking kills. I passed.
Just fucking around, bro. This
dead.
fucking guy says shooting down kids.
I'm up top.
Come up top. I'm okay. I'm here.
One just dropped off. 3rd floor. Flip flare, Gibraltar.
Okay, okay.
He's behind me. He's behind me. Okay. Give me dead. Jake, crawl around the wall. Dude, no, man. Shoot him, zombie! Get him, zombie! Fuck him up, zombie! He's dropping behind you, zombie! You win these, baby! I'm gonna swap my body if you need to. You win these. You win these. You win these, baby! What?
Another one. What?
How did he get res?
There's just a whole nother
That's what I
team.
want to know.
Oh, it's another team.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
I think we should go over here.
Thought I was shooting a different team. Or that same team, I should say.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I should have killed that Wraith quicker, bro. My bad.
I'm just dog shit at this game. I'm washed.
Nah, you're chilling, brother. I don't believe it. We're just throwing with the boys, bro.
True.
Like, honestly, I dropped right on that Wraith's head, and I kind of, like, flew in a weird angle and didn't even know where he was, bro. He killed me instantly. Or I should have just killed him right there.
I feel it.
Just a timing thing. Damn, nobody coming to the village. That's crazy. I like this POI.
It's fucking dog shit.
You don't like it?
I'll learn it though.
Yes, this freak.
Team here. Teams plural.
Yeah, we do have a team.
$33 cracked in the middle. Mirage bullet. Oh, that's mine. Knocked him. Heal up, Jay. Get our finishes, please. Where'd the kid I not go?
I think that was the kid you knocked.
No, it wasn't. He's right here.
Nice kill.
Fuck are those guys doing?
Oh, six
landing on
running.
me, bro?
Somewhere.
We have a new kill leader. I can't wait to meet him. Here, I'll take some damage. Shops open. For VIPs only.
Fat boy didn't get far, I'm just saying.
You are coming home with me tonight. Buy and fly, we've got to move.
Oh, someone took that 3 times? You dirty scoundrel, whoever the fuck you are.
This time it wasn't me. Don't talk about zombie like that, bro.
Dirty scoundrel.
I know we should stop.
Somebody's sensitive, bro.
What? No.
He said fuck, no.
Time's up and we're not in the ring.
Are you guys coming or what?
Well, we got the...
My ultimate is ready. Setting a gate. Reading up fallback if things get too messy.
Using a void nexus.
It's just a new season, bro. You don't know what the fuck's going on. That's what I would say. It's pretty corny shit going on.
Doesn't feel like Apex.
Right. It feels like Nupex.
No, noob pegs.
It's good. It is new pecs, bro. There's so much free shield and free reses, like you're saying. It's just a bunch of free shit. They give out free handouts, free knocks, bro. You know?
I know.
Free damage.
I'm one of the free knocks.
Care package over there.
Same. Low key. I have like a 1.0 KD, bro. Ask me if I care. I'll still talk shit to every teammate.
I could
fucking
never.
yaps at me.
I could never. A 1.0 that's beneath me.
Like, I would have talked shit with that Octa. I just don't even know why he was talking shit, genuinely. I didn't feel like it
I
was
was the
our
only
fault.
kid that
We
even
were done.
knocked someone in that fight. He was just sitting on a roof doing nothing.
Well, like, I'm fighting the Watson by myself, getting, like, fucking kind of outplayed with gens and shit, because he's in a building. Like, it's just not even my fault there either, though, bro. Like, what is he doing? Off in space? I don't know.
There's
It's crazy.
a fight over here somewhere. Top here. 48 on one up there.
I don't even know who sniped me, but behind us.
Hey, behind us? Are you sure? It's not the
I don't
kid.
know. He sentinel headshot me
I think it was the kid over
while he was in tower.
I think it was the kid over here. The team just died in here. Woo! I'm dead. Pull me, boys. Pull me. Ah, he wasn't within range. Fuck. That's my bad.
You're good. Zombies, stay there.
That's hilarious. I thought it was, oh, these kids are sweaty, too. They're all just, like, 3-stack holding each other.
Zombie close to us. Ubitrons, bro. Okay, buddy.
Q out!
Jesus.
Look at
I
that.
don't even know what's happening. I'm taking this. I don't know. I want to now. That's crazy to me, bro. Like, holy. What even was that, bro?
I died to a 3-stack holding each other's hand. Womp womp.
I think there was more teams there than meets CI. I was just getting sniped by some cornball team that whole time, bro.
To your left,
What the fuck is this guy?
Keep it down!
Who the fuck is that guy, bro?
What the fuck?
I didn't even have like the right gun out there or like anything, bro. That was wild to me.
Some
box res for the wall, or what am I?
Yeah, you should box res him. Behind you.
They're everywhere.
Hold on, I need to heal. I'm nowhere near the next ring. I better get moving. Poor little teammate. I've got you.
Poor little zombie.
Poor little zombie. Poor
What's up,
little
bro?
teammate.
Where's your box, bro? Oh, I see. We're probably just goobering in there, you think?
More than likely.
I'm cheating, ready? No angle. Oh, they're just shooting kids out of the sky, bro. That's crazy work.
Bang, headshot dead. Down low, dead.
How, bro? I'm a squirmy little fucker,
Two
bro.
out again. Mr. 50-foot bracelet. It's hard not to be squirmy when your fucking Q throws you 50 feet away from the nearest enemy.
I guess sheer jealousy at this point in time. Oh my.
I'm not jealous of nothing.
Dude, I wouldn't say that right before I'm rezzing you, alright? Say thank you.
Thank you,
pizza,
Poppy.
and move on. Yep. Got you a little nice little reset here. If that Watson comes back, we're kind of cooked. I don't have a jump tower. I don't.
Neither
There's
do
not
I.
one in here
We
either.
could go though.
Yeah, we gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. I wish you the best, zombie. I truly do, my friend.
Likewise. Good luck. You're on your own, sucker.
Yeah. Kinda sucks sometimes, bro. I don't even know how they like are shooting you, bro. Oh, now they're going for Canada.
They ain't hitting shit. To my right, to my right, to my right, up on the rock. Oh!
Bro, you gotta at least hit him.
I did.
Bro, who are these people, bro? There's more, like, right behind you, bro.
Drake, you over to me and res me on this rock.
There's people there.
Jay, res me, quick, quick, Jay.
I don't even know what I'm playing right now, bro.
Bro, fuck him up, zombie. Soul Reaper.
Bro, I don't even know what I'm playing right now.
Kyoto. Oh.
I used them,
Yo,
bro.
stick that little res.
It's just the same team, bro. What?
Stick a little rescue right there for the boy. Got a zombie.
You know, I got you.
Let's get you respawned. I don't like being alone with my thoughts.
That's my guy right there.
Ready.
They're
Oh,
in.
what the fuck?
What? Why the fuck are they in the store?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know. That was crazy. That was something, wasn't it? I died to Mexican.
Oh, that's enough of that shit for me, boys.
That was beautiful. A good way to go out right there, honestly.
Beautiful. Alright, chat, that's the stream for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another OSRS stream on this channel.
Heck yeah. It's a beautiful outro, bro. I respect it.